Hi, it's Steve Klark with Klark Software. Thanks for joining me today. I hope things are going well for you and yours. Today I want to talk about discounted dollars, and that's in our personal program. So when you open Klark Software, we default to the personal program. Discounted dollars is in the left-hand column, and it's all the way down to the bottom. So we're going to click on that icon. And what discounted dollars does is it's going to illustrate the leverage of a life insurance contract by plotting the death benefit value against the premium paid. So it's really going to illustrate how a significantly large tax-free sum of money can be funded by a relatively small outlay. So I want to load the save case here. So what I'm going to do is click on File in the top left. I'm going to click on Open Case. And I'm going to go down to Samples, Personal. I'm going to highlight that and click Open. So what you want to do is you want to run an illustration for the life product you want to present. And in this case, we're going to show a term product. So we can put in the client's name. We have the annual premium of $18.91. We're going to show this over a 30-year period. But you have a choice. You could show 20 years, 40 years. In this case, we're going to show 30. We have a level death benefit with that term product. Starts out at $200,000. At year 15, it's still at $200,000. At year 30, it's still at $200,000. The net cost of money is at 5%. So what we're saying is, if we took this $18.91, put it into a sinking fund that earned 5% net annually, what would that amount be? And we're going to show that to you in relation to the life product. So I'm going to go down and click on Preview in the bottom right. And what you're going to see is, this is the 30-year period here. The blue line is the death benefit over that 30-year period. The green line is the sinking fund. So that's where that annual premium of $18.91 was earning 5% net annually. So what you're going to see is the growth of that sinking fund. And one thing to keep in mind is we're assuming constant growth here. That's not going to be the issue. There's going to be more peaks and valleys here. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. The red line is the total premiums paid. So what we want to show the client here is this gap between the blue and the green and the blue and the red. That's where you're getting the value of the tax-free death benefit. And we break down the cost here by the time periods, dollar per cents. You can see that. So we can also illustrate a permanent plan. So I'm going to close this. We're going to click on File in the top left, Open Case. I'm going to go to Discounted Dollars Permanent. I'm going to click Open. So what you're going to see here is the premiums increased because it is a permanent plan. We're still going to show that 30-year period. Here's the initial insurance. At year 15, that death benefit has grown. At year 30, you can see it has increased even more. We still have a 5% net rate of return in the sinking fund, which again is this premium dollar going in annually, earning 5% net. We're going to click on Preview. The blue line is that permanent plan growing over the 30-year period. The green line is that sinking fund, and the red is the total premiums paid. Again, you can see the breakdown of the cost of the insurance, and it's still taking that small funding and generating a large tax-free death benefit. So another thing we could show the client is we can close this. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Open Case. We got Discounted Dollars Permanent too. We have the same inputs as that permanent plan, but one thing we're going to show is the increase in the net cost of money. So when we click on Preview, what John Smith's going to see is that sinking fund's got to earn 7.35% net annually over that 30-year period to compete with that permanent plan. That's a heck of a rate of return there. I kind of doubt he's going to get that. But again, we're just illustrating what that sinking fund would have to get to compete with that permanent plan at year 30. Now another thing we can do is we can illustrate to the client the concept of the RMD. So I'm going to go back to that first permanent plan. And what we could say is the annual premium, there's your RMD. So John, if we took that and we're going to put it into a life product, and then we're also going to throw it in or keep it in the asset where you have it. So the annual premium again is that RMD. We're going to show it over a 30-year period. It is an increasing permanent plan that we showed before. He's going to get 5% net on his money, still a nice rate of return on that annual premium in the asset or the RMD. We'll click on preview, and again we can show John Smith that if he gets that favorable underwriting, that's the key, that life product would give him more bang for his buck than keeping that money in the RMD, in the asset. If you have questions, I'm always available to help you out, or if you'd like training, I'm available as well. Take care. I appreciate your time today, and be well.